Hey, alright. This is Eric Larkin, the day after day 2, Seattle. Still didn't brush my teeth this morning. Alright. It is fun here in Seattle. Last night, we went to go watch the Barack Obama versus John McCain town hall debates, and it was pretty serious. It was good. The first bar that we went to go watch this was nice. They had this nice pizza. What was it called? Some pizza joint. Anyways, it reminds me of Bottoms Up, for sure. That's whoop whoop back at home in 804. Anyways, reminds me of this pizza joint. This was great. I was watching debates, and then this 21 top party came in, and they just started talking. We got so pissed off, we just left. Then we went to another pub to watch it. It was funny because there was so much more people. The place was so packed, but you could hear pin drops fall because everyone had been tuned into the debate. Now, here's the thing that's interesting. The first place, the people were, in their upper 30s on up to older people. In the other place, there's people as young as I am and younger. What does that say? It's kind of interesting when the young people are paying a little bit more attention to the debates than the older people. Anyways, I woke up last night in the middle of the night. My stomach started to have some problems. It's a little bit too much information, but I thought I'd share. And I've been reading this book called Velvet Elvis. Yeah, that one right there. It is pretty good. I really like it, actually. Um, I stole it from my friend David Bailey. Sorry, David. I shall return it someday, I suppose. It's a really, 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 really good book. Before I came here, I was kind of longing in my faith, longing for something more, something, a deeper understanding of more. And I've been walking with the Lord for like 10 years now, and I felt like there's got to be something different. Um, Not different, but just something more than what I know now. And I've just been full of questions. It's just refreshing to read a book that actually is full of questions too. It just kind of asks my questions right back at me before I even ask them myself. He doesn't really answer them. He just kind of asks the questions along with me. But then he gives some really, really interesting insights about like how to view the Bible and how to view the world. Um, I'm on. They're set up in different movements instead of chapters, which is kind of just an interesting thing. Um, but one thing that he does talk about is yokes. That when a different teacher, a different rabbi, if you will, taught from the Torah, they looked at their scriptures and they formed a yoke. And the yoke was just a style of teaching or a set of kind of beliefs. Um, I think that I've been a teacher at some point in my faith. And I think going forward, I kind of want to look at my life again in terms of these yokes. I want to look at my life and see what is the yoke that I present. Last night I had an experience. There's a bunch of strip clubs around town in Seattle, and I walked past a few. There was a huge temptation to make this a part of my yoke. These strip clubs. It's interesting. Um, but that's the question that I kind of asked myself, just with the context of this book. Like, what would that do to my yoke? How would that affect my teaching? Um, um, Anyways, it's a random turn of thought there, but hey, it's something that I was thinking last night. Anyways, this is Life with Larkin. I guess there's more to come about that myself.